Hi, I'm Maxine Dang. I'm the new COO of Profitable Designer, just hopping on and check on everyone's progress. And for everybody who hasn't got the chance to get to know you, can you guys give us a quick introduction on who you are and the type of design work you do, please?
Hi, Maxine. Yes, I'm Stella, and Victoria and I are both brand designers. We help commercial creatives to differentiate, present, and connect in the right way so they can grow and increase their profit.
Great. And where were you in your design business when you came into the program?
Well, we were kind of brand designers with about 10 years experience. We had kind of good clients. We were busy, but being paid by the hour basically and not making enough profit. So the typical thing of over delivering and not marketing really, except for the occasional post on Instagram.
Yeah, being hourly paid and only being able to be paid for our time we were working. It was just putting a limit on what we could earn. So yeah, as Vic says, we were massive over delivery. Our clients are not really thinking about our business and where we wanted to go.
Yeah, we had like a portfolio website and no system or processes for getting that, getting new clients in from that.
I hear you. So would you say the main reason why you decided to join is that you needed more help on your marketing and client acquisition?
Yeah, definitely. And also being more entrepreneurial, really thinking about where we wanted to go in terms of our business, what clients we wanted to serve, rather than just waiting for what came our way and just being driven by that. So being allowed, giving ourselves permission to earn more money and, feel like we were a business and not just freelancers. That's what we were looking to do.
I hear ya. And how long have you been with the Profitable Designer program for?
So we've been in the program for 2 years, but we followed Patrick for probably a year before joining. We love the training. It's very to the point and practical, but kind of also covers the background of marketing and sales and how to think about, where we want our success to be and how to think about money, which we clearly didn't really do much before.
Yeah, we like that the training is really straight to the point. The way Patrick delivers everything, it's really easy to understand. Yeah, it's really transformed the way we think actually about, why we're designers in the first place. It's transformed how we think about, what we do and also our potential.
Yeah, we enjoyed the community aspect of the program as well. We've made good friends. We've kind of learned from people in the community, and we've actually turned some of them into clients as well.
Oh, wow, that's amazing. And what type
Yeah,
of
it's really
results?
good to collaborate like that and be able to sort of help, the people. And that's kind of the spirit of it, isn't it? There's a really good community group.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we love that there's always new training as well. Like Patrick, he's really generous with what he teaches us. There's always something new to learn. Yeah, and he's generous with his time as well. The group calls are really good as well. So people can sort of bring that individual problems to him and hear what other people are struggling with as well. That really helps.
Mhm. The community and the group calls are super valuable. And what type of results have you seen in your business ever since you start implementing the teachings and the strategies of the program?
Well, the first year we added a third to our income, and in the second we doubled it. And we're well on target to double it again this year. So we are kind of increasing slowly but steadily. We've got kind of big goals as well, which is kind of like a big transformation for us. We're thinking about our time and how we want to spend it, and basically how our business can get there.
Yeah, what we've offered has changed as well. We've worked quite hard on, productizing our offer, so adding things to our brand design services that are more valuable. Keep on working, taking our time out of our service as well. So that's been a big result of being able to deliver a lot more for our clients, but actually in less time. And we're sort of, keep continuing to do that. We have a really good VA who works with us now, and that's working really well. And we have a couple of about 3 of the regular people that work with us as well. Designers and people writers as well, which is good.
And that's all come about really because of the program and from what Patrick's taught us about how to kind of pull our time out of our delivery.
Yeah, so it's a massive mindset shift, isn't it? Thinking about before we just think about design, what could design do? How can we get better at design? Now we think, what do people need? Where can we offer more value? How can we increase our profit? And we really divide our week up completely differently now, don't we? We have like a third is in sales calls, a third is in marketing and business development, and another third would be like delivering the client work. It roughly breaks down like that.
Yeah.
So before it would be just literally client work and how much time do we have to spend on it? Oh, that's how long we'll spend. So yeah, it's just completely changed the way we work.
Yeah.
I hear you. And you've mentioned the mindset shift play a huge part in your success. What other aha moments have you had, your biggest aha moments, if I say, but since you started joining the program?
I'd probably say the way we think about money, our processes we put in place within the business. I don't think we could probably say we didn't really have many processes running behind our business, and now we've implemented those. We feel like we're running like a business rather than just a kind of design freelancers. So that's changed completely.
That's great to hear. And how has being in the program and making these changes to your business changed the way of you looking at your business moving forward?
So, Stella.
More about what we want, don't we? We're thinking about what we want our business to give us, in terms of how we spend our time. So how can we, balance that with, doing things that we enjoy, but also things that are going to give us back our time as well. And also being able to help people in a deeper way. And it's been really good. We've started to work with our clients in a similar way to how you guys, Patrick, work with your clients, so that we'll have group calls, we'll bring our clients together, we'll ask them what they're struggling with. And it's much more rewarding way of working than designing something and there you go, and not really knowing what they do with it. We're very much involved in their success now. And that is, it's a really rewarding way to work, actually.
Yeah.
More than actually designing. So that's been probably a huge light moment for us.
Yeah, I'd agree.
That's awesome. And for people who were in your shoes, for people who are in your shoes right now, of who you were 2 years ago, being freelancers and constantly struggling to find new clients, what type of advice would you give them, knowing what you know now after being in the program?
Always design matter. It's the design isn't the important bit. It's solving the problems and getting results for your clients. That is the thing. And being prepared to open your mind to that and not being stuck on the design kind of route that the designers just kind of end up thinking about. How great the design is, how good the design's looking. It's really not important. It's really down to the results you get your clients. And I think that's the biggest bit of advice we took on, and the biggest bit of advice we'd give anybody.
Yeah, and in terms of what you do day to day, just implement things slowly, and get habits really set in place before you sort of layer the next one on. You can become overwhelmed. There is a lot to do, and it does take time to get everything into your business, and we're still adding things. I think the next step for us would be to run paid ads, but we haven't jumped to that. We've wanted to make sure we're getting, clients are starting to come to us now. People are seeing the content we're putting out, the messages that we're putting out, and they're actually coming to us saying, oh, that sounds like that's going to help us. So we've sort of held back on running paid ads. We want to make sure we're doing everything in the right order and, not trying to rush there, just laying the groundwork. So doing things steadily, I think, is probably good advice, and not expecting overnight, overnight, 10x your business overnight. It works like that for some people, but other people, it's more just keep going, keep putting the systems in place and keep plugging away and doing the boring stuff that other people give up on. That's probably the key.
Yeah, we want to create a sustainable business for ourselves that's growing. And like Stella says, not an overnight success that doesn't work in the long term. It's kind of like a long process. We're in it for the long game.
And that's exactly the way that the program wants you to start thinking about it. The long game is definitely the way to go. Thank you so much for sharing your experience inside the program, and I'll see you inside.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Great.
Bye.